Hey guys, happy week to you. It's Friday, June 17th. We're gonna look at SPY, quad witching. What happened? GameStop's up 6.8%, and I think we're just getting going. We're gonna look at some TA, some options. Internet went out today. Oh shoot, I gotta close positions. Sub up, like up, comment down. Happy Money sticks around. There's our Twitter. You can follow us on at Happy Money YT, and we have a Discord server. Link for that's in the description. I'm talking fast because I need to open up some stuff before close, hopefully. So I thought yesterday we'd probably keep rallying after PAL, or 2 days ago rather. Didn't happen, and today we're starting to look like now we're starting to get maybe a rally coming out of this. TA wise, we've got this RSI divergence now that's been confirmed. Higher low here than here, and a lower high or lower low here than here. And then now we've got a bullish even MACD. We've got green over the 9. Yeah, I'm still expecting actually a rally. I don't think we'll keep falling necessarily right away. I think it'll probably fill this gap, get a little bear market rally. Unless if there's, of course, external events or news, it could happen. And if it does actually start falling from here, like it was here, I think it'll be much bigger and greater. I think we'll have full-on capitulation. This will be probably the crash of 2022, because this already could have started it. And I'm saying if it does keep falling, I am not expecting it at this point, but if it does, it's going to be massively big. But I think it's slowing down. I think it's actually going to give us a little bear market rally and start filling some of these gaps, more or less. We'll just see where the resistances start. 378, we've got that one on that wick, and then yeah, we'll see. We will see. Next week's short week. Monday's closed. This thing kind of trading in tight range. Sometimes on quad witching you get crazy movements towards the end of the day, especially. Saw some volatility this morning. Nothing too wild though. GameStop, now that it's in SLD period, kind of doing a somewhat normal grind on the SLD period. Not too manipulated looking. A little more natural looking. We've got bullish. We're bullish on the hourly. We broke out of that resistance at 131-ish, sitting at 133. There's a nice bull candle up there too, bull flag. We're at the next kind of 135 resistance, but I think we're getting set up pretty nicely for next week. This is a W formation for winning. I don't know what else to say on that. Daily, it never crossed bearish. This thing, for those that follow MACD, this was just beautiful little kiss MACD off that signal, and it looks like it wants to rip rally. I'm pretty stoked for that. Could be a big move. Donro's pointing out some stuff. Big, what was it, straddle positions? I don't know, big option positions that got opened up last time we had a big rally back here, which was also SLD period and a quad witching. I think it was this day. And we saw those positions get opened. Those got opened again today, and this is the rip we had basically after that. Starting with, I guess RC was buying in, then we had SLD, and then we had some sort of rollover position, repositioning of sorts. If we get that same move from here, I'd say probably 250 plus, because this was starting in the 90s to 200. So yeah, I mean, I think we'll probably break that 200 if we get the same percentage, hopefully, and some more hype for your weekend. If we do ever get our AMC move, I know Jay Hartman's been waiting for it. I have too. I've been looking at the AMC move, expecting this. Once this happened on AMC, I was like, all right, I need time now. We'll see this on GME. It's been like a year. It's been a long time, but at any rate, when AMC got its move, it was, what is this, 391%. That move when it broke out of that kind of long time after the January pinch. And this setup is actually somewhat similar to the chart we see right now on GME. It's also with this increasing volume. It's hard to see on here, but basically this is just same little move right here, and then it breaking out of that. So don't want to get too hype, but that's 752 on GME. We get the same percentage. Let me just show you here. So you can see It's actually similar type of setup. Not exactly the same, but it is kind of similar. Our volume is a little better now, and it has been on this elevated bit. So AMC was kind of in this elevated spot, and then it broke out of that resistance. So I do think we'll break out of that next week, maybe the week after, and then we'll just see where resistances start slowing us down. But it'd be neat to see that run sometime this year, sometime soon, maybe in a couple weeks. There's our Discord, link for that's in the description. Yep. Curious if we'll see crazy moves in the last few minutes on GME, but everything looks good. We've got yeah, everything looks good on there. SPY, I showed you that divergences. I think it's could make a move. Today was ex-dividend day, which is kind of sketchy. I didn't realize today was dividend day, or no, I guess it was dividend day, so I'm fine. You have short calls coming into ex-dividend day. Sometimes people like to exercise. Here's our options. What do we do? Birds. I bought some calls on birds. So cheap. I'm trying not to go long on stuff, but these were $2.50 calls for January 2023, which is like 240 something days. I guess you get the shares too, but I just wanted a little leverage, I suppose. They're cheap. These are basically the furthest out the money you can get, or the furthest out in time at the lowest strike, and they're the minimum. So you can basically get them for 5 cents. I paid 8 cents. If it comes down tomorrow, you can probably get them back for 5 cents. And then this is the deepest in the money and the furthest in time. So we'll see what happens with that. The options on birds have been a mess, to say the least. So I bought, I don't know if it was yesterday. Oh yeah, I bought two 295 calls for six. I don't know what the expiration is. Oh, for July 8th. So the Friday after next. Bought 2 of those, and then I sold. So remember, I had the 175 200 call debit spreads for next Friday. I opened those up yesterday, and with the rally today, I'm like, I'm just gonna dump these, and I don't expect a huge move after hours. Could be, but I have exposure for later on for sure. And I will actually just get weekly exposure probably on Tuesday when the market opens. And then I don't know, price target, we'll see. Maybe debit spreads. SPX, here's my roll. I had to roll this. SPX did not rally enough. And I just bought some SELB calls for July. There's, I guess, big insider buying on that one. 2.5 calls on it, and I almost thought about shares, but I don't really want to spend capital right now. Chart looks really nice. A lot of volume coming in. Got big green over the 9. It's just setting up nicely, honestly, to keep going. Yeah, it still looks good. Insider buying, and this price historically, like, it would seem like a safe time to even buy shares at $1.02. This has kind of been its historic floor. This is on a weekly chart now, but it comes down here. Hopefully it doesn't consolidate like this for weeks and weeks, but it hasn't moved up. But yeah, 1 2, and then has these nice moves up to 5 4 wherever. I think it's a biotech company, biopharmaceutical company. Yeah, so risky, but if it's cheap enough, you could just hold it. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Redbox went back green. My internet went down. I missed that. Yeah, I guess my calls for this week are toast. Next week are down quite a bit. We'll see. The options are off on this thing, so this is kind of interesting to watch. I think it'll be a little different with GME, but this is purely just market makers and whoever has to be positioning and buying and closing positions. Rev made a huge move. I can't believe I closed my stuff. Look at this thing, gap on Rev. So I closed yesterday, right here actually. Yep, isn't that nice? Hindsight trading. Right here I closed my 2.5 calls. They were expiring today, and I'm like, dude, there's no time on this thing. If they had next week's options, I would have picked more up here, but I'm like, this week's, I'm just gonna close them. bankrupt company. We've seen what it can do with Hertz though, and that's why I was in them in the first place. But that's an exception. That's not a rule for sure. Thing ripped yesterday. I'm like, oh man, whatever. It's fine. I'm not in it. I would have just basically made back my money, maybe made a little bit. And then it ripped up here. I was like, all right, I would have made like 100%. And I would have sold there or somewhere here, probably most likely. I don't imagine I would have held them overnight, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But then today, this thing gaps up 110% now. So it's only dailies. They just have monthly contracts, so I didn't get any exposure to this. I didn't want to mess with dailies on that anymore. But I guess there's a potential for a buyout on them, and now they're talking about getting a loan. Same thing we've heard when Hertz was having short squeezes back and forth. It was a fun, wild ride 2 years ago on Hertz. Anybody remembers that? Let's show you guys SPX. So I rolled. This is becoming a big play, which I don't like, but yeah, basically I rolled these. Rolled it down a strike and spread, widen the spread by 1. I accidentally actually got it on Thursday instead of Friday on this one. Stupid me. It's not too far out of the money, honestly. It wouldn't take much of a rally for how volatile the SPY and SPX is right now. So it easily could work out, but whatever. And then on GME, of course, I still have, this is, I guess my soonest exposure now is for the 1st. And it's 170, 250 call debit spread. I could reduce some of this stuff, but it's no problem. 150, 175, 170, 195, 155, 200, and then I just picked up these 295 for the 8th of June. So that's if we're just pushing back. That'll give me unlimited upside potential, which is what I want. Same with the shares, I guess, of course. 490, 500, of course, we still have also those spreads. In case we see that 720, woo, that'd be sick. Sorry for your headphone users. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you had a good week. We'll see you on Discord. Here's a little... Okay, so realized some gains on here. Closed out of short puts. Closed out of cover call yesterday, if you remember, which was a good decision. Yeah, it's right at 133, so that would have been... I guess I could have kept it. It was a 133 call, but risky. And I will open up a short put back on here. Probably like 35 delta, maybe 45 delta. Pretty close to the money, maybe 50 even, maybe at the money. Just some pretty bullish. And then on, let's see, on Webull, I close out my short put. Probably roll another one on here, or open up another one on here. Same deal, same price. And then of course our short puts on our margin have fared well today, up 3 grand on those. 136, but I've got some time on it. I've got till next Friday, so I am hopeful that those will be, let's see, out of the money by next Friday. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good weekend. Maybe we'll do a Twitter Spaces this weekend. Long weekend. Close on Monday. Get outside. Enjoy your family. Enjoy the weather. Peace out.